Perry, and this is Jackass.
Not funny.
I'm Kristen Perry, and this is Jackass.
No!
So high school, I went to John Jay, graduated in '05. After that, I went to Southern Connecticut to play field hockey. So I played Division II field hockey for a year. Didn't love it. Came home, went to Dutchess for 2 years to get my associates in exercise science, and then transferred to Cortland for phys ed. After Cortland, came home, started working out at Gold's, ran into Dave, who I've known since middle school, and he told me he was doing this exercise thing in his gym at his house called CrossFit. Asked if I tried it. I said no, I've never heard of it. He said come on over, give it a shot. Went to his garage, and here we are 5 years later.
And where'd you meet Chris?
So, funny story about me and Chris. We actually grew up together. I've known him since middle school, never spoke a word. Middle school, high school, never talked to each other. Our families are actually friends. They grew up together. When I came back from Cortland, he had already had a teaching job. I started subbing, and I told him about CrossFit. I was currently already here working out. He was a really good wrestler in high school, so I said, you gotta try this CrossFit stuff, it's awesome. He ended up coming here. I had a boyfriend at the time, he had a girlfriend at the time. Needless to say, we both ended those relationships, and here we are. Wedding, baby later.
You think he's prepared to be a dad?
Oh boy. I think he's going to see this, by the way. I think he will definitely rise to the occasion. I don't know if it's really hit him yet that we're having a child. I've been obviously carrying our child for 9 months, so it's more real for me, I think, but I think he's going to be a wonderful dad.
Who's more competitive?
It's pretty equal. Everything's a contest. For Christmas last year, my dad bought us a knock hockey board, and that's how we pretty much solve who does the dishes, who takes the garbage out. Little game of knock hockey.
2014 Open, where did you finish in the region?
2014, I was...
All right, let's go 2015.
I know.
Let's do it 2015
Okay.
Open.
2015, I finished 164th in our region.
2016, where'd you finish?
No, I lied. 2016, I finished 164th.
Okay.
2015, I finished, I want to say in the high 2s. I
So obviously
significantly got better from 15 to 16.
So this past season, you obviously couldn't compete on the same level.
The Open was a little different this year.
Do you plan on getting back on track?
I do.
Is that a goal of yours?
It is. It's always been a goal to make it to regionals, and it was a struggle choosing what to do this year, whether to train or to get pregnant, but I knew I wanted to start a family, and we were ready, so CrossFit will always be here.
But it's still a goal, and you think it's still achievable?
I do. I do. I don't like when people make the excuse, oh, I have a kid, I don't have time, or I can't do it. You make time. You find time.
And your mentality.
So working out pregnant,
physically versus mentally,
has been very interesting. First 3 months was mentally really, really hard. Like, would leave here crying on a daily basis because I just couldn't do what I did before. And I was so sick. Months like 4 through 8, awesome. Felt like a rock star, just a little heavier. Was out of breath a lot quicker, but still able to do most of what I did before. This last month has been quite challenging. Can't really move, can't really do much.
What's going to be your recovery time? You have the baby, and
so after the baby comes, I already talked to the doctor about this, I have at least 4 weeks of nothing. So I said nothing like I can't air squat nothing, or nothing like nothing. She said absolutely nothing. So I will be walking for time for 4 weeks. And then after that, she said possibly 6, depending on how the birth goes. Obviously, I don't have a planned C-section, but if I need a C-section, it's a little bit longer. So I got 4 weeks of walks after.
If I asked Chris, what makes Kristen such a pain in the ass? Yeah.
Pain in the ass.
What makes her incredible and what makes her such a pain in the ass?
So if you asked him what made me incredible, he would probably say my sense of humor. My good heart. I'd like to believe he'd say one of those 2 things. And what makes me a pain in the ass? Probably my like high anxiety, freaking out about stupid stuff all the time.
When you're pregnant.
The camera out of my face. Stop. Get in my belly. Okay, enough. Goodbye.
It's not even on.
I'm popping out a human. Back it up. Like his socks on the floor becomes a fight.
Your intensity.
Yeah, intensity. There you go. That's a good one. Still kind of positive.
You started working at J when?
5 years ago. So I started in 2012. I was just a traveler then, so I was only there for 2 periods. I went to 3 different schools. So I taught a period at the middle school, a period at Ketchum High School, and then I was at J too.
How do you like teaching?
I love it. It's the best. I have the best job. I get to go to work in sweats, get to play sports all day. It's awesome. You wanted to go? Liram, are you here? Yeah. Oh, Eric! Here, Emmy, you hold that. For what? Rope gatherer. Guys, I need 2 anchors and 2 ladder holders. Come on over. You get next round. Okay? All right, boys, listen, this is a little different from inside with our ladder holding. You guys are gonna go stand by that pole over there. When we belay her down, you guys are gonna guide her feet so she doesn't wind up in the woods. Let me double check you.
Kennedy, keep
Good.
going.
Good, and you have to do your command, so hold on 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Climber ready?
Play team ready? Climb away.
Go for it. Good girl. Grab with your right hand that other rope. There you go. You got it.
You got it.
You're doing great. Nice and slow, 1 step at a time. You're back to us and you're gonna sit back in your harness and grab, you can hold on to your belay line. And watch your head coming down on the wire. Good girl. All right, boys, when you can reach her feet, just make sure she doesn't go into the woods. Yes. And I'm gonna fix your hand.
Good job.
Come here, because you're square knot, is it? Climb yet?
Not outside.
Okay. We gotta get him up first.
Yes. Yeah, David.
Down.
Emmy.
Bobby, hold her.
I got her. She's not going anywhere.
So in 10 years, you see yourself still teaching?
Oh yeah, for sure.
How about coaching?
Coaching too. I initially went for phys ed because I knew I wanted to be involved in coaching. So not that coaching takes priority over my actual job, but it is a perk of being a phys ed teacher. Most of us coach in our schools, so.
And you obviously coach here at CrossFit 845.
I do.
What made you do that?
I knew the teacher in me really wanted to just be involved. I knew I wanted to work with teens. Dream job would be, I guess, to be a CrossFit coach for teens, strength and conditioning for teens. I really enjoy working with them, but I kind of get to do both with CrossFit and with phys ed, so Double whammy.
You like coaching the teens over the adults here?
I do. I do. I like the teens. They still have that mindset where like you can't do any wrong. The adults have their opinion on certain things. The teens, I'm sure they do, but they keep it a little quieter.
What do you think of Dave?
Dave's the best. He's like a BFF. I've known him since middle school, so being able to like go through this whole process of becoming a coach, working out with him, it's awesome.
You know what?
Only 50 pounds away.
You don't look at him as a boss.
I do, and I don't. I mean, he's one of my best friends, but at the end of the day, he owns the gym, and what he says goes.
He's a good dude.
He's all right.
Are you successful?
In life?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to think I'm very successful.
Why?
I got a good husband, I got a roof over my head, I eat every day, I do what I love for a living. I have a lot of opportunities through CrossFit, through teaching, through coaching. I got good friends, a good family. That's all I need. I feel like a fat gorilla. Get pregnant, they said. You'll feel so pretty, they said.
Where was that?
I don't know.
Mastro, you're number 1. I f***ing love you, girl.
Yeah, I feel like a freaking whale. All right.
Cut.
Peace.